Ladies and gentlemen, and good morning to the media fraternity. We thank you for your presence this morning. I would like to give you the brief history of Abola, that is Mettle-Nunoo, of which the chief is a dynasty. The house is a dynasty for Abola traditional era. The origin of the Nii stool is studied in traditional history, but from the mass of available evidence, both oral and written, it is clearly established that three brothers, Nii Nunoo, and Ashifu, together with their four sisters, were people that arrived in Gan State, namely Amankwanwa, Abekan, Mansa, and Kluwa, migrated from their ancestral home, Abura, occupied Abola, Edina, and settled with the Gans in about the 18th century. They were accompanied by a large retinue of position of a pertinent demanded. Nii was given a piece of land by the paramount stool of the Gans and built a dwelling place at the present site, popularly known as Abola Batashi or Quarters. As an astute businessman, Nii is cooperated with his brother, Nii did a flourishing trade mostly in fishing and weathered consistently influence in the community in which they lived. Nii activities were further extended by taking an active part in every leading role which had the interest of the Gan State in general. His sterling qualities and devotion to duty earned him the enviable position of Atofuche, or backbone of the paramount Gan stool. In this capacity, he became the custodian of the king's armory and of the treasury and distributed gunpowder, rational, etc. to the army in time of war. Nii was in fact a general of the Gan State. On the demise of Nii, he was customary succeeded by his brother Nii, who had a longer reign as Abola Mantse. Nii, by this power and leadership, occupied with sense of unity, duty raised the standard of the Abola stool to a higher staff as officially until his death. Nii was succeeded by Nii Nunoo, son of the late Nii Asiedu, who reigned during the period of kingship of Nii Taki Tayua and Nii Taki Obri. Nii was out of office for a short spell following the bestowment of the Nii Taki Obri, but was subsequently recalled. He was on the stool as a monastery when he died in the about 1921 and was buried in his private house at Agbogboshi near the railway terminal in Accra. Further, it has become necessary for the Abola Dzasetse Council to come out this time to make known to everybody that Nii was the 12th chiefs of Abola traditional era as a paramount. The Akwacha way, stroke Otuadan way, that is called not known in traditional circle of the Gan State. And they have no royals. They have no royals except Asafacheme given to them by the late Taki Obri. The people of Akwacha family, they were slaves which they served under the Taki Obri and Nancy Edu, and were brought from Ayigbe in Angra after the 1826 war. They were brought from Ayigbe in Angra war after 1826 war. They served under the late Taki Obri and Nancy Edu. During that time, later of that time, they got married and the name was given to them Nunu. So they have no right. They have no right as a chieftaincy in their custodians. The name Nunu was given to them during childbirth. So they have no any lineage to the throne of Abola traditional chieftaincy. We would like to set the record straight that while the installation of a chief of Abola, chief by the Mamona family, of which they have no lineage, and we would like to know whether they have any chief during that time. If that, they should tender an evidence That shows that they occupied the throne.
Yeah.
The current occupant was Nii Otuadan, who is the 12th chief of Abola traditional era, was rightfully gazetted and member of the Ghana Traditional Council, of which is a member and Atofuche to the Ghana Mantse.
Yeah.
The current claimant, Akwachewe, as they have no Abola, they have no place in Abola royal family.
Yeah.
It is rather the residents of Mettle-Nunoo, after being married to Reverend Solomon of Methodist Church, that earned them that Nunu that they are called.
Yeah.
By the authority vested in the office and on behalf of the entire Abola Traditional Council, we made this definite declaration to refute any falsehood that affirm that we are unequivocally stated for the public record.
Yeah.
The only legitimate, customarily installed and gazetted paramount chief of Abola, he also known the Atofuche of the Ghana state, who is Nii Otuadan, the 12th of Abola Traditional Council, Abola Traditional Era, sorry. He is alive, in sound health, and actively discharged his sacred duties from the Abola Royal Palace. The Abola Traditional Council is in perfect harmony with the Ghana Traditional Council. Remain unsoluble, united behind our legitimate chief. Our focus is on progressive development of divine falsehood. Under the active leadership of Nii Otuadan III, we are pioneering initiative in youth employment, responsible investment, and community welfare development. We call on the media and the public to disregard the malicious rumors that Abola Mantse, new Abola Mantse, has been installed. The Abola stool is occupied, vibrant, and focused on the humorous manner. The Abola stool is occupied, vibrant, focused on the future development. This is from Abola Traditional Era. Further, we wanted to know whether they belong to this clan, the Akwachewe, whether they have the right to occupy the state, the seat. On that merit, they have taken us to various courts in Kumasi, of which we have known of their late so-called Mantse. We won them on 3 occasions from Kumasi, later from the appeal at Kumasi, and later also we came to Accra where we defeated them down without any response. On that note, we have the court issues, the court rulings, of which we tender as an evidence for everybody to know that we, the Abola Mantse, has the right to occupy the various occupants in this Ghana state. Furthermore, we wanted to know from them that we gave them the name Nunu after the childbirth of which their great-grandfather was serving as a slave under the Taki Obli. They have no right to occupy any seat in Ghana, in Abola traditional area. They have no lineage, they have no problem. So we call on the media and the general public to let everybody know that they have no right to install any chief in Abola quarters. Thank you very much.
Tamboboni ni jase ekane ye brofo mi ke ni ejale mi fi oye gan mi yen mi hubi sumoni ma yu fi o eja ke mi ta fla chen la ke mo ko ete school wa ke ba fe ni alo mo ko kele fe lo ko ele hu san ebu akunta e han le den che hi shikaji na kan mo nye ebu akunta ni mene egmehi ni men elakale ni ameke ametola Abola Mantse wo hu ake Abola bi ojogban won wo fe ready ni wo mele ke na kan ojo twalo ni nyese ni mene ameke amewole Abola Mantse wo mame enyo no ni penita o make na kan me ni fe na kan ni hu ji ake isani bene na me mame hianshi eja ake manjalo eji ame manjalo ojogban ji ame amebedu chumo ndo ameke Mantse yeli Mantse wo mo ke ni bi efe amenu chumo no nita wo ni maka meja ke money ke Dzasetse ni le ngmene domoshi ni le ke to manche e ba chon wo shian de jemi ke e money eye Dzasetse ya Abola dan ni no wo ngmene le ba ke Dzasetse ni no wo le e to manche ya Abola tafra che wo fe ni wo yen wo le aka Abola wo da kun ya Abola ni Abola ni kokura be na cho le da kun ni wo ba sumo de ba chon wo shishi tuwe gwekunu kwa ke chemeni nyese una mefie wo ba sumo na me ba chon wo ameshishi njoko alo ameni ko neyi Abola Mantse ojogba dan keji le ke leji Otuadan the third na moji Otuadan the first ni na moji the second money is na twense le we ke Otuadan the third ni wo ke twense mene o mesa mefo ameko ameka mewo Otuadan the third ni wo ba pa mefai ameya na ameya kase Mantse yeli na ameya kase ni ojogba ko na me bai ko sino na me fiele swemo kwa mesho ejo no wo ba bi amake taflache wo le ake fante meji wo ni wo je fante ni wo ba ni wo meni wo je fante ni wo ba be mi ni wo ba wo ke semba ke aledo ye jebe na mo ameje na me ba me ke semba ame hani wo le no hu eja ke wo le meni ji ame poten ya Abola no wo ama megbe na me hien ni be mi wo taflache no ni yo na mi yue mi lage to ogboyoji mi no wo che kakra kokoro agbeyi no fe no ko ni boko ba wi ma jele na no fe no ko ni boko ba wi ma hale to eja ke wo che me ke wo ni me ka me heba fonche ha Abola ojugba na metu Abola ni mini itachi ne inyeja Abola ncheja Abola no mo ko echon mi Abola ni mo ko fe mi Abola ni no wo le mona wo le taflache kake awo the paramount chief of Abola se wulu Mantse awo le tu mejinyuma na jole mlekome never na una ko wo musu e wo le de che ni awo le ni ka wo le lo mo ni telele ke ni bi le to le de che e ke enyumote isandi agbe na hu taflache keji ake abawo Abola Mantse senwulu Abola Mantse ani shine ni yo Abola abo amamanie alo Abola Mantse ne ke ba ye ngangona alo ebe ba ye Abola na mo no lele ni le ele ni ebe ba ye na mo no ele ni ebe ba ye jake taflache kaka ba tobo Mantse ala ba tobo doko aye men ni abo amanie ni wo kele ke gbe na Abola Mantse ni boy wo le ake government officials come ho ese na me fio no na me fio ni wona wonu e wa ke wo amemba mba jele po wo ke loko ti wo ya Abola wo kameli ake hinji amojugba na amemi wojugba wo ba ma me ya Abola na me ba eja ka Abola wo no ni wo fe ni wo ta hien hia ni wo le ke ya Abola wo boti o mi hion e wo le hu ba tuon wo sham de ba yen boti no no ni pedi wo ko tete ji ake mo fe mo ni ba nu neke adafi to ane ake awa Abola Mantse kokro ebe mi wo ye wo Abola Mantse ni Abola Mantse abun yele eje ngmene Abola Mantse ni wo yo le tashi eleji the 12 Abola Mantse ni enime is kanswai ke icheme eba ye nehu dan de hye no no wo ke moko ke le hu ngmene eba ni Abola Mantse wo ke no ko shimboni poje shishien le po eketi no wo ke le fila ke nuni no wo ba nye ba twa neketa no wo eba ni eba twa neketa wo fe ready wo meleja ke Abola bi je mi yo Abola bi na igbe me yo mi nke Abola bi wo ye sabranko ni wo palio ni ke wo palie wo ke wo ye tempo wo ba ya no wo yifa ni wo be mokomoko chi wo ke ye na me ba san ye be ko e wo ba ma me ame ihu ha ba nye ba wo ba ma me amra lo ba nye fuese na ekela ba hu wo ba ma me e ja ke amra lo wo ye dani ba ni wo ka amra lo ba wo mokwe ha wo le hu wo mele ame fa me ba wo gbedi wo ma me shimoni ke le Abola Mantse no ni to ma ke le pe ja ke lo mo ke ni bi ni awo atelele ebomodeni eya dan yehi kenkle danis efe sani eja ke wo ni water hie wo yue ni ke wo yue hu wo yue wo no ni wo call eji ake wo mbele wa eji ake ngmene won ehewo la tenu tumo ege ya ilele ke ya kelele ni ba de sha ko siyen ba de sha ko siyen ege ya ilele ke ya ba Abola wole ana Abola de nche leje ni Abola wole ele amepo na Abola inshona de nche eleje ndo wo mele be ke ya krowa oni ya kloshpon shipon ne ele ni ka krowa ko ne ya ko ni egefe no ne sumo ma bi ehun amo amemele si no ni be wo ko po eji ake wo ya Abola wo yo na Abola fo ye na Abola wo daye ni wo ke eba ni eba ya Abola Mantse wo ke kodoko si wo mele ni eba nye iwa don
yo ago chame kenyeme mi me kana me mi ha mo fia mo manye fane na alo lebine kenye ba nu ngbe ji ni abi ochire kwanda ni ji enumo Ganfe Wolache Unupa ni brofo ba ke chief fisherman of the Gan state mi moni yo no mi no ji ni fahini ye Abola mi ke ma fan gbe ami fio je no kwen fi agen wi ko shi ma wi ko mi ne o ma wi ko ake nje Abola mi acho wo shi ake Abola wan be prakwawe shi ko te fante ye muru ni woje wo wi ake wen pre akwawe wen prakwaye fante mi ebe wo pele mi ni efolo ni ye Gambie woke wo ba be mini efolo ewo ye Abola mi mini ojugba e ba fe mi ake ngbe na jigbe ten what e was ye eni wo Abola bi ni woje ye fante abra lelen what e wo tracy he ni woje ni wo ye je no what e homecoming ye je me wo ye je me no wonu yake o ni wo fangbe wo se ato Abola Mantse ni wo fe wole bonika ato Mantse eyo mi moni ntachi na to mi en yo chi atumi afon pure water ake jama wo jinjie mi sen njie mi ni na ba to mi hu njadan ka pa Abola sian fe sian ke sian ko ya Abola ne ka ba ha ko le dan masumo ni kan yu atan eje ko ni ba yu ake na ba to mi aha le dan ajadan kepa gan kuche nfe awo mo fia motu no na to mi na fe nkusun mi ni ojugba na je mi ojugba je fe ye o dase ni ya fie nje gben fe deba ni gan tete fe ba ye o dase ene fe fio mi gan fe Wolache na sta ba shami I introduce me kete Gan Traditional Council ni twa ke Gan Traditional Council e yon o dase ni ameke mitru ni ake Ganfe Wolache Unupa yo no ne woni ma wie ngmenene e ba fe me ake wonye mi nu na wo le ake yi he loko nunu Mettle-Nunoo ni atole ewie mo mi ewie ba wie a hun ke ton wo ya agbefangbe ni wo le ba han melele na ne forest bi ele nche ko mi le nche che etan ni won ba wo chi ayi ke o ba ko ngmene ji gbe tene wo ke honorable Ashikote ke Gamada executive Unupa director niji Dr. Dodu eke koro abi ko meba ni wonkwe ni wochaki wochi lele ye nuemi kuni ne ken fiberglass boat ne nu wona bona fe ni che ni lehun wo save am ye ko emi shimo wonye mi nu etenu eke ba kwa ne kelele aba ni choni ele nche niji adbo moto government han wo le ma choni wo ke government e hun mi ni ntuni ojugba ya jinke ni bi fe be ni twa gegbeja no to ni yo wo ya ye mi ntuni as Wolache mi ni ojugba ni gan tete fe le ko isusu moji ne ba mo elebo ni sho na fe ke han jo eke ni bi ni mi ni ntasin eje mi ya chi ojo eke su oje chi wole na agba ni ke jo eba akeke jodo mi ke ho e asu mi ni insurance me ke media fo ba yo that say many obi amena mi nko gross nko organize me ke all foundation bi ameba nature bi ihiyan mi wo tun cleaning nutumo ni sani mi ni wo tun bona fe ni won sure na efe fale shi lele ke ni na tun na ke tun ke ni bi na tun no eje na kan gbe won tun e ni ojugba ni wo yan e nutumo ni won tun ewo ko e ba we costo ohun sani na na ye gamanti asede mi po ko ta ogbepo no ke fe shamoyo na onye mi nu etenu akeke ba fe na fe costo wo ye costo agbo ye Jamestown fishi abo gbeji na kan igbo na wojen si wo fe wole ake Jamestown fishi abo je Jamestown peji amenomi a branch on ayen ascendance on ayen se pension on ayen o neken wo ejo na efe wo cha na efe ogama shinshona chia ke na efe abo no wo lekeje blema ke Jamestown fish abo na kan gbe no mini akewu costo na afe na yeje eda ni ka fishing trawlers poke loimba mimpo enye yijeme ni wo artisanal fishermen poka me ka me lomba po akento jempo enye yi o ya costo agbo o mi na eko ke costo no ni mi yoji insure na muji ejen o ka mo eba mi ni le ke nsusu moji na eba na feel like government appointee ni a government term ni stand for ake communication local officer ku ni eye wa moko na ke ba wa iche na ni Abola eba ni na memo obe na ba pia me pia gana na menwa amenwa ka melacha amenwa ka menile amenwa ka medwemo na me tele ni yeli amepo amesumo na chi amegba ke amenwagan ojogban ni ke ka ni yeli abake o wa mo na amewa wa me ba ye sha amepo amesumo o ko fila ko ye egbe ye government term no talk about wa ko eje manche masan no ke ba afi e president apo ewiake money your gazette alo money yen wulu eleke ntuni alo leke ba fanaji e won yemi no maba na ma obobulu akoti neke ko yan shika no ko ba fe no kwa ko blanu e a obobulu akotu na ke ba ye ni yo mi ke bo no na fe bo e akemba ke ba ye ni yo bole ncho na yemo ofo gbe ami no wiake aliake takanye yin yin banye ba twata si oli aka ba twata e no ba wo konson ye je min kebu je manche no le lake ni a ene-nunoo ni je ten manche no le je le po ken bo ke ba twa me ya Abola mi no ken bo ke ba twa ni e no ba wo konson ye je min kebu je wi ake yo manche ke wi che ma ke yo manche ku Nicholas Ajumankunu eye manche ni me fo le che ma ke na neshala ni Ajumankunu alegbe ni ncho na neshala ni Ajumankunu ni ji believer etichi esa mini wiche me eto wiche me baba o ke po odoko eto wiche me baba o ni ji ke wiche me alo wi ake yo manche ko believer ni believer tichi esa febu she believer po eye manche na ka jo na egbo ake aba fule manche fu wo fe wo le ke manche gbo ka ba tole atole ye shin atole ye police chi mojo so motumi ni e ka shin jembi fe ni mene ni mokona le neje ni aba bi keke mini aba fe ya la ejen ke manche jibo e no yo lumo ye jem poten aba fe o min pa fai min ka am la lo fu ye wonye mi nu e ka eba aka eye NDC mi wo ke ba fe police won kele wa Abola BFN woteshi ni wo penele ni won men na kan gbe wo penele mi ke la ke ene ba wo konson ye je ke wi che mi aga yo manche ku Nicholas Ajumankunu na neshala manche eye manche eye won pale fai ke yen no ko aka blanu e bomoden ne ka fe no ko an ye twa no manyaba
money ni se pe fe na ka nu sise me no ka shi yo money se pe yue na me ka me nu sise na be jo se pe me no ka shi yen agago yo wongam mo fia mo lebi ne ni money you acho mi ni ku jo kan ngba ji a champo Abola piam ke pata se ko mi ni wo fe gba me ko meji wo ya Abola loko fi o gba na keje be san ne ka ba wi aka Abola ta fret wo pe ti gbe me ni yo gan na cho wa Abola lo keja fe ni na a che gbe aka Abola bi imi bi ake no Abola bi ta fret bo na chi wota na cho wo gbe ni a fe ne sa na afio keja mancha ilimi keja no mo me keja soto a fe libi ne sa ni won ko bo ni ba fe ne ke to jo la bagan mi pa fa ye gan won ta to jo le gan Wala che wakwa boni gan ya bia ne. Aba no ate. Ahye wo me ne. Ani wo me no ofio ne kanu aba wo se. Germany hey, she will be koma no wose. Kaya gan asaga. Ayema asama. Eshena to eshena teye wala che wakwe. Believer ba. Wonu wo tla shine no. Nungbodomo na nungbo echele nungbo ejo na le ne yo. Okaji lele nyenta o. Le ko me fe ma ba. Ni aya hie. Deke shata na wi ne ko me fe mo ba. Shimje chenye kwa agbanye je. Believer agbode na ko 1 year. Na agbe na je. Teno na afio. Afu le manche. O shia no ni believer je. Negbo na afu le manche. Je me no ato manche ko yelo. And one sani no one fiteni. One pa fine. Brema ko wono. Si bia no wapa no mo. Ya ke wonda. Nya apa Abola gbe echebo ko. Nya apa Abola gbe echebo. Je wo pe ti gbeme ni yogan na cho wa Abola bi. Neke ni se pe awe de ke sanene. Ni afeni nehi. Ne basamo na bon le jemu. Abola bi no bon le jemu. Shino ne etu le pe che hia. Etu wan sempe. She etu wan gan ni gan ya yin. Jegan fomo po eji sempe. Sempe gan ke amo fia amo. Ke sempe be gan yem. Wo fe din wo wi. Se le meche mba ni ba wi achakomi shimba. Nya wo kwa ojogba. Aka wo kwa ojogba. Won wo tra se mepele wo be ni wo jika be ni wo tomomo. Wo fo eka oba koru wo ko ngo cho mami. Wo kwa ko kaso wa wo tumi lo. Manche na me ka metole. Ke ya hawe e ba Abola wo mele. Me wo. Ke la ke nu jile ni edo lete lagba yedo lete. Me ta we do efita ne fe dwa ne ba makwele. Eyake won kwe ni gan ajo many ho lo se. Na so dada na me fe meeting na me ke tole. Ame tole ba me yin. Oda koko kwa be ni ke pete gbogbo epo egbe si. Ta be se ba po egbe si. Wo wi don. No to kan ga tete ga ke. No ni se pe fe na ka nu sise me no ka si. Yomo ni se pe wi na me ka me nu sise na be jo se pe. Me no ka si yen. Wakaja asani ni won ta to ndole. Ina bo ni nye ya le. Me na papa le yomo ni ewu ese wo ko ete wan le. Ya ke yu alupale. Ne sani sana le gbomo gbon yo. No wo fi o. O Abola bi je ko ojugba. Mu yemi mo mo ko ojugba. Mo ko wa ko ojugba. No na fi o na pa ne ko me fi abanu wa ya wo yin. Cha no manya brani.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen of the Inky fraternity. My name is Nii Otuadan, Abola Dzasetse. I'm a born blood indigenous royal from Abola Patashi. I wish to reiterate today that what recently went on just 3 days ago is really an eyesore. I crave on the intelligence we have in this country. And I speak directly to His Excellency the President. I wish to state that some persons, I'm taking this opportunity to report officially to His Excellency. Some persons, in the capacity of which we do not know, claiming to be royals of Abola, we probe and put to His Excellency that we are calling on the BNI, the National Security, the Inspector General of Police, to please investigate these personalities. These cohorts who have been a thorn in the flesh of the Ghana state. They belong to the family called the Mangona family, which is my paternal grandmother's house, the house known to us as the Solomons and Ado's house, which if they have branded it as the Nunu's house, it does not belong to them. They are not royals of Abola. And I want to state that, Your Excellency, they are taking you for granted.
Yeah.
Mr. President, John Dramani Mahama,
Yeah.
please, with all due respect, I crave your indulgence at this particular time to call your people to order.
Yeah.
All the security agencies to arrest and investigate, probe the lineage of those who came out just on Saturday, parading themselves as Abola Group.
Yeah.
These people are not royals of Abola.
Yeah.
It is an opportunity for me, in as much as they continue to meddle into chieftaincy issues in Accra,
Yeah.
they would like to soil the image of your party.
Yeah.
The NDC, as a party, has a credibility to protect.
Yeah.
The government with which we are now has an integrity, Mr. President.
Yeah.
I salute you, to protect.
Yeah.
Don't allow these riffraffs. Don't allow these elements. Don't allow these charlatans to go about parading themselves to soil your image.
Yeah.
You have lived to the credibility of our nation.
Yeah.
You were recently awarded and applauded at the International United Nations Conference.
Yeah.
Why would you allow such elements to damage your name?
Yeah.
I crave your indulgence. As I speak to you, I'm a practicing journalist for the past 27 years.
Yeah.
Radio, TV, newspaper, and what have you. We were the first group of online reporters to start online in Ghana.
Yeah.
From TXT Ghana
Yeah.
to Infobox.
Yeah.
I must say, on authority, that I was the first reporter to that institution.
Yeah.
I would like to call on Mr. President. You've been a communicator.
Yeah.
As I speak, there is no paper before me. That is the kind of training we had.
Yeah.
That is what the president is made of.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of you. And I would like you to call on the security agencies, especially the Inspector General of Police,
Yeah.
to immediately arrest these perpetrators,
Yeah.
led by your agent
Yeah.
who claims to work with you.
Yeah.
He's coming to use your office to soil the image and hard integrity you've earned from the Ga people.
Yeah.
As I speak, Mr. President, I bow my head in shame for such a family.
Yeah.
But I must be proud to say, I know what you can do. We give you a period of a very short time, and we expect your integrity to be displayed.
Yeah.
We, the Ga people, are fed up with this kind of atrocities.
Yeah.
Soiling of our image, our dignity, unlawful selling of land indiscriminately.
No.
These are the elements. And he was so proud enough to pronounce that in his utterances, in his statement,
Yeah.
that he's going to fight over lands. If you have a good job, you can choose between your chieftaincy and the president's job that he has given you.
Yeah.
I want to state on authority that I'm aware that he's an official of the NDC.
Yeah.
I'm aware that he's an official of the president's office in the regional unit.
Yeah.
Please, Mr. President, in as much as I continue to salute you, this is the time. Prove to us the Gans that you are really a man of integrity.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, and I rest my case.
Kanklama kwala fenka tubo fenka kadando before manje ni mbi manje ke jamo fema fi ami aga tumo be ni na Abola patashi ena to Abola Mantse ewe anyeba ni nyeba tafla che wa Abola Mantse mo ni wole shishi di enje shimba UP ni na aga wanye me ko me ni je akwa che we ano wa me yue 20 yo mo kan bi shi wa Abola wono to be no cho e ko me fe mo di no no ta o tafla che kaji ogo to Mantse oye no sumo ma je no mo je gidigidi ona ye ni ke se ke be ni 20 le baga e baga tafla che ke Abola to ye ni mene o to no ke yan sisi mo ba Abola ni mo to ba ye Mantse ye o bo ba tafla che o si ye na aniam ye no o ba niam ka pagba e fe ni gba ya jefu ni ko to ko no ta ni bo no ba ta mi no be bia sanwe educator me ni wo ka ma yu akekelele Abola la yo la mi tun be na yu alo le la ko je Abola ṣùgbọ́n ku e na Abola yin ba so si ṣùgbọ́n no ku e ni gbe gbon ni ba ba ṣùgbọ́n ku e ni bi ko me ba na ba yu na ke so Abola yin asi ajage after all je no no to no ye Mantse ye ni tun be ni yan le Abola Mantse ko me pe ji ni wo yo ni blafo ge if you can beat them you join them no wonye meje ami wo ka me bebe tafla chaka che Abola shan di fe wa me fita yi no ameba fita nya na nunu emo kona nya ka cha Abola na kemashi si ye no mo ameka cha me Abola Mantse e ba cho ne keneke wanye me ko me ba atu ati kan bi si wanye me ji ame to be ni da ne ko nya me keke nya me ganyo ba fe ni ahun no di Abola mi yo ji mi skese nya be ni sanu wa ko ni bi no mi en gbojo ya me ka me we atu ati yo mo fe mi nya me ji ame akwani afi ko ni mini anya ni akacha Abola ni wa yawo yi no no ni nya na je no fe no ba yo bi si nya ba na ga ni background interview gan fe check Mantse me pa na cho mi ni ameshimi ko ya no ni ba yo ni amewa me ga me tuwe ni wanye me ji ame keji ame yan sise mo Abola yan sise mo because ka me na me fe no ko na ba fitele ne fe yan sise mo ka kwa achewe alaka kwa achewe Abola no wa ka me we nye mi na wanye mi no go na chole gizo e ba social media no e be UP kanibi aga bolen choje Abola dabi ye bolen choje Abola gizo ka Abola bla ya ma choto no ye ga ba ma ja tale ni ka wo aja gogo ja Abola aja ga e ko me fe mo jino no wa ka wo to no wa cha Abola ka ma shi no be PS no wa educator me je no wa ba educator me no ni gala yo enu shi no be je no fi no jino shi yo mo ga education na lo wa e cha